Hello, it's Miss Fabi, your eighth grade counselor. I am here to talk to you a little bit about academic probation. Some kids are a little confused about what that means. So, what I would like for you to do today is share a few options that you have for the summer and for the following year so that you can be prepared for next year. Everything that I'm sharing today will be in the document that I'm reading from. I'm going to share the video and the link so that you can get the most information that you possibly could ever need and that you can go into next year confident that you are on the path to starting high school and you have everything that you need to get there. So, I'm going to share with you this little document. Now, you may have gotten an email about retention. So, what does that mean exactly? You are in a little bit of a different boat than everybody else in that you are only missing one credit to be promoted to high school. So, I'm going to talk to you about that specifically. But when we talk about retention, when you get those emails, this is what that means. It means that based on the state requirements from the state of Nevada and by the Clark County School District, that you do not have the credits that you need. And we measure that credit by how much you know. Okay. So if you don't have enough credits, it's telling us that you haven't learned the things that you need to know that will help you feel successful for high school. And right now, that's in at least one of your classes. This is your core classes, whether it's math, English, science, or history, you are missing a class. Okay. Based on grades and test scores, that means that you have failed at least one class that you need to be promoted, and you don't have enough of those credits to show us, why, yes, I am ready for high school. You're close, but you still need a little bit more help. So here's what's going to happen for kids who don't have the credits that they need. They will be what's called retained. So that means that if you're in eighth grade and you're missing a lot of credits, you'll be held back for the year. Does this apply to you? No. But is it called the same thing? Yes. All right. So I want you to understand, just because you're missing a credit doesn't mean that you can't go to high school. What it means is that you are conditionally allowed to go to high school. So on my end, what it means is I fill out a little paper in Infinite Campus, a little thingy saying that you're really close to having all the credits that you need. You're just missing a semester of something. I will encourage you to enroll in summer school. For most of you, it's pre-algebra. And I will also encourage you to take, but miss, I'm only missing one semester. I want you to take the full year because chances are you failed the other semester too, and you may need a little bit of support because guess what? In high school, math matters. Okay? All of the classes matter now. You get credits for everything that you do, and all of those credits get you closer to graduation. All right? There's no slacking off anymore. If you slack off, you get to take more summer school because everything counts. All right. So this is an opportunity. This is a little bit of a wake-up call that says, hey, I think I need to be a little bit better in high school. I think I want to push myself a little bit more. Maybe that means just getting D's right now, but D's count. All right. So make it a goal. I'm not getting any F's in high school. I think that's a great goal. All right. Start from there. But this is your wake-up call. Here's what that means. Can you take summer school to make up your credit, your half credit that you're missing? Absolutely. There's a link there in my little document. Okay. Could you take it in Apex? If you need pre-algebra, which 98% of you do, no, you can't take out pre-algebra in Apex. It's not offered. Apex is a credit retrieval class. It's self-directed. You take a bunch of tests. Several of you may have already done one this year, but pre-algebra is not one of those classes that's offered so that you can take it quickly. It does have to be taught by a teacher. So you will need to sign up for pre-algebra for summer school in person or online. All right. So what if I'm only missing one semester? Well, here's your case situation. NVLA will only accept ninth grade students from the middle school who've completed all of their promotion requirements. So let's say, Miss Fabi, I just had a rough year in pre-algebra. I'm sorry. That's really tough. But also, there's consequences for that. And that means that if you want to come back to NVLA, you got to have all your credits. Summer school for you. Okay, please sign up. Pre-algebra, most likely. Students who are only missing one semester of the promotion requirements will be able to attend another high school under academic probation. All right, except for NVLA, because you've already been here. You've already showed us that you know how things work. So we have higher expectations for you. Please take summer school. Okay. If you are not, however, if you go under academic probation, it doesn't mean that you're promoted, and you will not be invited to promotion party, and you will not receive the promotion certificate. And that's a bummer. Okay. But it's also important to learn from our choices. And we offer small groups. We offer teachers that can help. We give you a lot of extra time to work on things on your own. And a lot of teachers even do stuff in class, and you guys still weren't doing it. So guess what? Now it's time to, all of that time that you didn't use then, you're giving some of us your time this summer and hopefully learning from that mistake so that you can go to the high school that you want next year. All right. So what does that mean if you don't complete all of your credits? This won't necessarily apply to you because you only have one credit to complete. And if you, let's say you don't do summer school, you're like, Miss Fabi, I don't even care. Or I'm going to be away all summer. That's fine. You'll still be on academic probation when you go to high school. I still have to put in the form whether you complete the summer school or not. Okay. But you, when you register, when you go to your new school, it's going to pop up saying that you are under academic probation and that you know that you missed one class. All right. So most likely they'll accept you. It's a conditional acceptance for the high school. We say they've got really close. We're aware of it. They're aware of it. The school understands that you got very close. They're aware of it. You're aware of it. And it's an opportunity to be a little better for high school. All right. So this one doesn't really apply to you because you only have one class that you have to figure out what to do about. Okay. So we're going to skip that. However, there are some options on there. Let's say that you don't want to come back to NVLA, but you don't want to go to in-person either. There's a couple of hybrid options. There's a couple of charter school options. So if that is something that you're interested in looking into, it's all it's all under that. What about next year if we don't complete all the credits? There's some options there for you too, okay? I just want you to know what your options are. That's the whole point of this video. So to move on to high school, what does that mean? All right, so you're going to check your email for your promotion information, which you have because you're watching this video. You're going to sign up for summer school if you need to. Okay, these are all the links on how to do that. If you decide that you are going to attend summer school, your Chromebook needs to be back by July 25th, especially if you're going to a new school. If you're coming back to NVLA, we need to update the computers. If you're going to a new school, you need to give us our computer back so that you don't get charged a fine. And we have a computer for the next kid, and your school can give you a new one. Some schools will not let you have a computer unless you pay the fine. Okay, so make sure that you're returning your computer back to us. What about online registration? What about going to my next school? So there's a couple of things you need to keep in mind. When you go to high school, you're going, no matter where you go, you most likely will have to show your shot records, your birth certificate, and a bill or a lease agreement showing where you live. All right, so a power bill, a lease for your house. Your parents are going to need at least those three things. They may need other information too, but those are the three most important that they are going to need to get you into the door. Okay. So online registration confirms all of the information. That's like all the stuff on Infinite Campus, emergency numbers, where you live, all that kind of stuff. Some of those documents I talked about can be uploaded. Sometimes, because you're brand new in high school, they may need to see them in person. All right. So it just depends. You need to go out online registration. If it's not working, if you're having a hard time, then you do need to go in person to the school you want to register with, and they can help you. Okay. The next, what if you don't know where your new school is? You decided you don't want to go to NBLA, but you don't know where you're going. Maybe you guys moved, or you don't know what school it is. There's a link to look up what school you were zoned for. What about a magnet school? Well, Miss Fabi, what is a magnet school? I don't even know. Magnet schools offer specialized electives in specialized subjects. Like, so for example, let's say you want to learn how to be a hacker. Okay. A cybersecurity program like the one at Valley might be interesting to you. Then you can be the guys with the white hats that save the day, but you know all of the bad guy tricks. All right. So if there is something that you enjoy, like learning about computers, like maybe you want to be an EMT, maybe you want to learn more about culinary and do cooking, maybe you want to learn more about medicine. Okay, so there are programs like Rancho has a pre-med program. If you want to learn how to fly or you want to fix airplane engines, Rancho also has an aviation program. So there are a lot of cool programs out there that a lot of kids don't even know about, that they exist. And I think that that's what a lot of kids are having a hard time finding, is something to be excited about. And some of these programs, like Del Sol has tons of arts opportunities, or LVA, they provide specialized electives that you really would be excited about taking. And it helps you meet friends that are also into those same things, so you can make friends for life. I went to LVA. I loved it. I still have some of those friends from that time. So I know that it can be a really powerful place to meet people that are just like you. So that's an option. Maybe you want something new. You can apply. There might be some positions that are some spots that open a little bit later. So please make sure you're watching your email, and they are taking applications up through the first 2 weeks of school. So if you don't get into something right away, don't give up. Just keep waiting for that application to come through, and you still may get another chance. All right. So what about enrolling at my new school? So let's say that, so you got to go. Remember, you got to show them those papers. You're going to go to your school's website, find out what they need for enrollment, and then make sure before you go down there that you have all the stuff you need, because you don't want to miss it and then have to come all the way back. You want to be able to do it all at one time. Now, one of those things is immunizations. Those are those shots that you get so that you're protected against all kinds of different diseases, right? If your family doesn't have insurance, or if you don't have a lot of money and you can't afford to pay for immunizations, the UNLV Pediatric Clinic offers free immunizations and free doctor's visits at the Family Support Center on Maryland Parkway and Sahara. But you have to make an appointment. So there is a link on where to call so you can make an appointment for immunizations. All right. Just beware. A lot of people want those, and they're free. So make sure you call as soon as you can, because your appointment may not be for later in the summer. If you need, let's say you live outside of 2 miles from your new school, you will need transportation. You can go and find out at this little website that I'm going to put where they're coming from, or if it offers transportation. You can also find out about transportation for magnet schools. So make sure that you check that out. What if you want to do sports? Now, for a lot of you, since we don't have sports at NVLA, or maybe you didn't do them in your middle school, you want to start playing sports in high school. That's awesome. So remember that you will need a physical, like a document from your doctor saying that it's okay for you to play sports. The UNLV Pediatric Clinic also can do health physicals. There are also several places that offer free physicals over the summer. Don't wait. If you know you want to play sports, or even if you're even thinking about it, get that physical done and out of the way, because I've seen so many kids that waited until the last minute and then their doctor couldn't fit them in, or there wasn't anything free that was available, or they showed up too late and all of the spots were taken. The sooner that you get that physical done, the more likely you'll be able to play sports. And I've had so many sad kids because they missed that deadline for having those sports physicals turned in. So make sure that you get that done as soon as possible, so you have it on your record. And then when you go to sign up to play, you have everything that you need, because they're going to need it for tryouts and everything. Okay. UNLV Pediatric Clinic can also do these, but remember that it's free and a lot of people want that service. So it's really important that you call as soon as you can to get an appointment, and that you tell them what you need. So if you need immunizations and a health physical, make sure that you let them know. All right. The next thing to do is enjoy your summer break. This is the time that you get to get Slurpees and sit by the pool, or have barbecue with your family, or travel and see your aunts in North Dakota. All right. These are the opportunities that you have to really rest and recharge and have fun with your friends and the people that you love, so that you can come back and have a great year in the fall. I want you to know that just because one class was holding you back from our promotion party, it doesn't mean that this one class has to hold you back from your life. This is just a little bump in the road that you can overcome, and you have a couple choices on how to get there. So remember, if you want to come back to NBLA, or you are going to a school where they need you to have all your promotion requirements, please, please, please make sure you sign up for summer school. If you are really bad at math, please, 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 if at all possible, sign up for summer school, so it can help you get prepared, so you feel more confident and comfortable for next year. And make sure that you bring your Chromebook back. Okay. So hopefully you have a great summer. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm happy and excited for you and for your new journey next year. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.